like restart button. There's no fixes for like errors that happen at LAN events, so you just have to roll with the punches. If you lose, technically, if you lose 100% due to technical difficulties, then there's nothing that they can do. That's just you're getting shat on by bad luck. That's what it comes down to in the end. Why the fuck is everybody saying amnesia? No, don't spam amnesia. Fuck that. I don't want that. Who makes the calls for CL Gaming? That's the problem. We don't know who makes the calls. Who makes the calls changes. And that's like one of the problems, and like we need a strict caller that will overturn. Mute the stream, please. Mute the stream chat. A lot of the time in our as our team is that people have different ideas, and so someone will make a call, but someone's idea will be different, and so we'll have like a problem there because it's like, no, my idea's right, no, mine's right, and then it's like you just like fight, and it's like that's CLG's biggest problem, that we don't have like a designated caller. We have too many chiefs, not enough Indians, and there's too much disagreement. Someone's always going to have to step down and just say, okay, we'll do your plan. Even if you don't think it's right, you both need to be on the same page. Does CLG have a manager that takes care of sponsors? I do that partially, and Clevenger does that. For interviews, sponsors, competitions, all that. I do... When I'm not streaming, I'm doing sponsors, competitions, interviews. I'm doing all that when I'm not streaming. So, yeah. I work a lot. I go from streaming like 16 hours a day to you know, doing business stuff and managing the business and dealing with people and dealing with the community and dealing with a lot of things. Yeah. Will you post dirty pictures on Gone Wild if I ask nicely? I don't know about this plan. I never say no to something once. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm just gonna refresh again. Refresh! Oh, it's F1. That's the wrong button. F5. Okay. Okay, so Trinity Force. We'll talk about Trinity Force. Trinity Force before the combine is garbage. So like Sheen on Aurelia is garbage. It's garbage. You get AP. What the hell are you going to do with AP on Aurelia? It doesn't scale with anything other than her E and her R. It's crap. And then you get mana. Well, you don't really need mana. Like, you should be able to maintain your mana quite well with no mana, like no mana runes or anything. Like, you can maintain your mana with almost nothing. So that's crap. You get a little bit of the burst from the Sheen, but that's crap also because you get a lot of auto attacks in no matter what because of the slower the sun. So that's why it's crap. So Sheen's crap. Phage, Phage isn't that very. That's not cost effective. It's not that cost effective of an item. And it doesn't give you the stats that you need. You need to start building up your armor stats because you get a shitload of health back from your W. You get a shitload of health back from your W. So, like, you got to think of your health pool as being higher than it actually is because you're constantly healing for your W and you're constantly healing from your R. It's like Udyr. You don't build HP on Udyr and you don't build HP on Cho'Gath because Cho'Gath already innately gets a lot of HP, so you need to build up your armor stats. Warmogs is garbage on Cho'Gath. You don't want that. It doesn't mathematically doesn't work. And same with Aurelia and Udyr. You know, you're constantly using your turtle stance on Udyr, so you want armor stats. Your health pool is actually higher than what you see. The same thing happens with Aurelia. The same thing works with Aurelia. And attack speed and crit, garbage. The only thing as good is movement speed and the slow. Movement speed and the slow are the only two good things from, and the attack speed are the only real good stats from the Trinity Force. And the combined cost is when Trinity Force actually becomes effective. So when you finally build that Trinity Force, when you have all those components put together, and you pay that 600 gold, you fucking get like a billion stats out of nowhere. It's like, poosh, and then that's when Trinity Force is like, okay. But beyond that, before that point, it's like, bleh. It's 600 gold. No, it's 300 gold? OP. There you go. You click one button and you pay 300 gold and it's like, bam, this item's worth it. But up until then, it's garbage. And even a little bit, like even after when you have 100% uptime, it's not even that good as a DPS item. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not even that good. So yeah. Okay, so someone asked the question: is Cleanse #1 now? Does it make Tryndamere #1? Yeah, I think so. Because Cleanse has a really short cooldown, and you can just counter whatever summoner spell someone uses on you. So if someone tries to counter you with Ignite or Exhaust, it's like it's not there. And not only that, you can cleanse multiple things at once. So if someone has Ignite on you and like maybe a stun, you cleanse them both. So Cleanse is going to go from being like really mediocre to like being OP. So yeah. But yeah. How do I feel about the Wriggles Atmogs nearly build? I hate it. I hate that piece of shit build, and I wish that I never did it on stream. It is the most garbage, annoying, stupid build I've ever seen in my life. It is the stupidest, no-skill piece of shit ever. I hate the Atmogs nearly build. Takes no skill, takes no brains. All you do is face roll the lane until you get Atmogs nearly, and it doesn't matter. You just press W, W, E, R, W, Q, E, R, W, Q, E, W, Q, E, W, key, and it's like no skill. It's no skill. It's brainless, and it's like so easy everybody can do it, and I hate it. AP Nidalee has so many things like going through your head, and it's so complex, and it's so like intricate, but Atmogs Nidalee, you literally like, and you like bash your face against the keyboard, and you're doing maximum DPS. And I hate it. But it works, because they changed the way Nidalee's armor works in cooler form, so whatever. I'm the best streamer ever, and please stay the way you are. So, like, I appreciate that, but... sorry, I appreciate that, and that makes me happy, that people, like, appreciate me for who I am. Derp, derp. I'm fumbling over my words. But, you know, a lot of people are like, oh my god, League of Legends needs a day 9. Oh my god, we need a day 9 of LoL. Please be a day 9 of LoL. And like all these things. Fuck that. I'm not gonna be day 9. I'm gonna be HotshotGG at the end of the day. I wanna be HotshotGG. And like that's the thing that like Chaos is going through. Chaos is like, I'm gonna be the day 9 of LoL. Fuck that, Chaos. That'll be the day 9 of LoL. Be the Chaos of fucking LoL. Don't be the day 9 of LoL. No, we don't need the day 9. We need people to just like be themselves, and it is good to mimic his attitude, but at the end of the day, just keep it real. Like, don't be a two-faced person. And there are people that like I believe are two-faced, and it's kind of you don't really see it from a viewer spectating standpoint, but from like I don't know. It's actually, I shouldn't say that. You shouldn't be Day9, because Day9's awesome, but I'm gonna drop that question for now. I need to think about it more. No, see, Day9 is not as far as me in Amnesia. He is not as far as me in Amnesia, and he hasn't finished it. So, and yeah, stop the comments, guys, because that's untrue, and it's also a douchebag move. I wasn't talking about that person. But like, legitimately, okay. So Saint Vicious like the other day was like, "Yo," I was like, "Saint Vicious, stop being a douchebag," and then Saint Vicious was like, "Yo, the world needs douchebags," and like he's like, "Douchebags bring in viewers," and douchebags like, well, he wasn't like legitimately said douchebag, but like he's like, people want to see drama and people want to be entertained, and like, you know, that's like people are like, oh, some girls are like, "Oh my god, Saint Vicious is an asshole because he does this. This is," well, like Saint Vicious makes his own viewers happy, dude. Saint Vicious has an awesome fan base. Like, fucking V loves the shit out of Saint Vicious. Like, Saint Vicious is like a dick, but he's awesome in his own way. Like he's gonna hate me for saying this, but like, it's true. It's true. He's like the Jersey Shore of League of Legends. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's a little too far. That's a little too far. Saint Vicious is the douchebag we deserve, but not the one we need. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways. Moving on. Saint Vicious is gonna hate me even more now. NPNP. Will I try out Dota 2 on stream? I don't have a key yet. People have said they're gonna get me a key, but I haven't seen it yet. How do you feel about TSM and Dyrus being put in the game? How do I feel about TSM and Dyrus in their gaming house? So right now, gaming houses aren't like they're not necessary. I don't believe they're necessary right now, but I could be wrong. And if it comes to the point where I'm wrong, then we will get a gaming house. But at this point, I believe gaming houses are not necessary. What's necessary is being routine, being disciplined. Discipline is the most important thing, and being in a gaming house kind of facilitates that in the end a little bit. But as far as discipline, nothing can. You need to want to win. You need to have discipline yourself. You need to come up with your own discipline. You know? TSM Gaming House isn't really the TSM Gaming House right now. Right now, I believe the TSM, it's more like the TSM Drinking House. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways. Yeah, I answered this question before. Do I think that my personality has changed in the past years of streaming? Yeah, for sure. My persona has changed. Like, I remember at first, everybody's like, "Oh my god, I love Hotshot, Day9 of LOL, does tutorials all the time, such a nice guy." And it's like, "Scumbag Hotshot, get the fuck out of my stream." I need to watch this some more, though. It's like, fuck. HotshotGG, what a faggot, what a no-life loser, meh. Cry, cry, cry. And then it's like, "Oh my god, I love Hotshot. Now I fucking hate him." It's like, I don't know. My personality changes, the band